Problem number 7. Again, we make our generic rectangle and our diamond. N squared minus 28. So we have negative 28 n squared. We know that the factors are going to add to negative 3n. Okay, so what multiplies to negative 28n squared and adds to negative 3n? Well, it multiplies to a negative. So we know that we're going to have one of our terms is going to be negative. We know they're both going to have n's because they multiply to an n squared. So let's see. 1 times negative 28. Nope. 2 times negative 14. Nope. 3 doesn't go into 28. 3 doesn't go into 28. 4 times what gives me 28? 4 times 7. Well, that's 3. Let's see. If I make negative 4 times positive 7. Multiplies to the correct thing, but it doesn't add to the correct thing. Negative 7n times positive 4n, though, that multiplies to negative 28n squared, and it adds to negative 3n. So we're good. Okay, so we put these over here. Negative 7n, negative 28. They have a negative 7 in common. N squared and 4n have n in common. These two have an n in common. These two have 4 in common. Double check it, especially when you have negatives. It's very important to double check. Okay, negative 7 times 4, good. Negative 7 times n, good. N times n times 4. Very good. All right, our product. N plus 4 times n minus 7. Is equal to n plus 4 times n minus 7. This is our product. This is our sum. All right, and then number 8. I saw a few people a little confused on number 8. So, make sure you're not pulling out a GCF if it doesn't have one. This is just k squared. There's no coefficient other than 1 on k. You can't pull anything out here. Make sure you can see this. It's plus 5k minus 24. Okay, so let's make our diamond and our generic rectangle. We have k squared negative 24. Multiplies to negative 24k squared, and it adds to positive 5k. Okay, so what multiplies to negative 24k squared? Well, we know we're going to have a negative. We know we're going to have a positive factor because they multiply to a negative. So let's see. What would multiply here? Well, 1 times 24, 2 times 12, 3 times 8. 3 times 8 looks promising. We want our addition to be a positive term, so we need our 8 to be our positive one, and our 3 to be our negative. Let's check. Negative 3k times positive 8k is negative 24k squared, and they do add to positive 5k. So negative 3k, 8k, what do they have in common? These two have negative 3 in common. These two have k. These two have k. These two have 8 in common. Again, double check. Negative 3k, good. Negative 3 times 8. K times k. K times 8. Very good. So our product is k minus 3 times k plus 8. Or k plus 8 times k minus 3, same thing. This is our product, and this is our sum.